So in this video, we're going to answer the question, does keto decrease your fitness performance? And will you lose your muscles? Let's talk about that. Well, in 2012, there was a study done, and I'll put the link down below, that demonstrated that keto does not affect strength performance in elite athletes. 2018, another study, I'll put it down below. You get decreased oxidative stress and inflammation in deep sea divers. So basically, it allows them to perform better. The same thing that goes with an athlete. When you run your body in ketones, you get less oxidative stress, which means your organs and tissues don't break down as easily and they can go longer. All right, another study with cyclists. When they were put on keto, the endurance was not compromised. Right now, I know of 2 of the top ultra-marathon runners. They run like 100 miles. They're both doing keto and they dominate. In fact, one of the guys named Zach Bitter took the record for 100 miles in America. I think it was like 11 hours and 40 minutes. Incredible. All right, let's go through some things. It's not the carbs that build muscle, okay? Protein helps build muscle. Your muscles are built out of protein, not carbohydrates. Training, strength training, builds muscle. Now, it is true that insulin is anabolic. So that is the hormone that helps your muscles grow. But there's 2 things that stimulate insulin. One is carbs and one is protein, okay? Every time you consume protein, you're going to increase insulin. Now, when you do a keto plan, you're going low carb. When you go low carb and you also combine intermittent fasting, you fix something called insulin resistance, which the majority of the population has. That is a situation where the cells need more and more insulin to create the effect because it's resisting insulin because the person is consuming too many carbs, okay? So when you fix insulin resistance, you increase the absorption of amino acids. You increase the nutrients a lot more. You actually increase insulin a lot more. Insulin becomes more effective. So when you do a healthy keto plan, your body is running on ketones. Your body is also running on fatty acids. And some of your body is still running on glucose, even though you're not consuming glucose. Your body has a capacity to make glucose. It's called gluconeogenesis. Your liver does it. It can make glucose from protein and fat. So we really don't need carbs as a requirement. The problem is when you start keto, you're going to go through an adaptive phase where you might experience some fatigue because you need to increase your B vitamins and more minerals, but that's only going to last for like 3 to 4 days. And then you're going to have more energy. When you start tapping into your fat reserves more efficiently, you're going to have a lot more performance, a lot more endurance. In fact, certain athletes get to the point where their cells become fat-burning machines on steroids. They oxidize fat at such a higher rate compared to anyone else. The truth is, when you're on higher carbs, you're going to get more fatigue and less performance because the higher carbohydrate means more insulin, which means more blood sugar issues, which means more oxidative stress to the body, and you never get a chance to tap into the fat because you're running off your stored glycogen. And ketones and IF, intermittent fasting, have a muscle-sparing effect. They spare protein. You're going to stimulate growth hormone. You're not going to lose your muscle mass. So in summary, keto, if done healthily, can increase your performance, not decrease your fitness. Thanks for watching. So if you want more knowledge on how to create a healthy body, subscribe now and get daily notifications. Daily notifications, that sounds weird. Well, I'll just remind you on a daily basis. How about that?